Good morning, seventh graders. In this lesson, we're going to be reviewing how cells get energy. So, to begin, let's remember that all living things are made of one or more cell. Yeast are made of one cell. Humans are made of trillions of cells. Regardless, we are all made of cells. All cells carry out the jobs of life. So, the yeast cell, bacteria cell, and all of the human cells in our bodies, all of the cells in plants, all cells grow and develop, maintain an inside balance or homeostasis, respond to the environment, and reproduce. All of those jobs require energy. So that means that all cells need energy. Cells get energy from sugar or the food that is consumed. Some cells make their own sugar using energy from the sun. We'll get more into that later today. But most cells need to obtain or get sugar from an outside source. Sugar enters the cell through the membrane. Remember, the membrane is like the security guard, allowing good things in and not so good things are prevented from entering. Once inside, the sugar, along with oxygen, mix together, rearrange, and make carbon dioxide, water, and ATP energy. I like to think of this process as like Legos. Let's imagine you have 100 Legos and you decide that you want to build two structures. Let's say a house and a car. After a while, you play with this house and car and you decide that you want to make something else. You still only have those 100 Legos, but you decide to take apart the house, take apart the car, and then rebuild it into something new. Let's say a horse, a boat, and a person. Different things, but they're all made of the same 100 Legos, just rearranged. So, in a nutshell, glucose enters, glucose mixes and rearranges, most often with oxygen, and voila, energy is made in a special molecule called ATP, as well as carbon dioxide and water. Here's a pretty cool visual. This is showing the glucose entering a part of the cell called the mitochondria, but you can think of that purple thing as just the cell. And out comes these new molecules. Again, not created from new material. It's just the glucose and oxygen, like those 100 Legos, that are broken apart and rearranged to make new things. Carbon dioxide, water, and this special molecule called ATP, which holds the energy for the cell. But not all cells get sugar in the same way. Remember, we talked about that. I said we'd go more into it. Food chains are a model used to describe how different kinds of organism in a system get sugar for energy or get food that will eventually be converted to energy. As we watch the video, also located on page 2E1 of your digital notebook, I want you to be listening for food chains. What are they? Food webs. What are they and how are they different than a food chain? And how different kinds of organisms get food.